Today I'm going to be showing you how to eat Chapagetti like a true OG. You could eat it plain if you were lame, but we ain't doing that today. You're only going to need a few things, and most of them are easy to get, but there's one key component that might not be so easy. You're going to need, obviously, the Chapagetti. I think it's spelled with a CH in English, Chapagetti, but same stuff. We have a slice of American cheese right here, slap that down. We have a fried egg that I just fried up, and we also need this. This is the final ingredient that is a must. This is pa kimchi, aka it's like green onion kimchi. There's hundreds of different types of kimchi. This is one of them. It's, you know, you might not have known that, but yeah, there's so many different kinds. And this specifically goes so well with this. It's just a well-known fact. In fact, this right here is specifically made. I don't really think, you know, it's probably the same that you get anywhere else. But they even show the bowl of Chapagetti on the packaging here because it goes hand in hand. So got some water boiling. Let me just show you, if you've never seen this, what this is all about. We got the circular ramen brick, which I like. Big fan of that. We have some flakes, some dried, you know, dehydrated flakes of some sort. We also have some olive oil, a little olive oil packet right here. And we have the actual, I don't know what it is, like some kind of powder that gives it the color, the flavor, and all that stuff. So what you do is you throw this in a pot of boiling water with the flakes, boil that for about 5 minutes, leave in about 6 spoonfuls of water. I mean, it's up to you, but you don't want it to be completely dry, you don't want it to be too soupy or anything. And then after you take that out, you mix this stuff in, and then I'll show you how to plate it up. Alright y'all, this is all boiled up. You can see I left some of that water, hopefully you can see, at the bottom there. And I don't know if it's exactly 6 spoonfuls, but it doesn't really matter too much. Now, we're going to add what looks like some hot cocoa powder or something. Throw that in, and that's why you need the water, because this stuff, super dry, it's going to combine into a nice thick sauce with it. Oh, I can't forget the olive oil either. I haven't had this in a minute. The sauce is kind of thickened up at the bottom. There's a decent amount of sauce. It might be looking a little bit juicy for some people's taste, but it does keep thickening up as it sits there. And let's put this on a plate. Just like that. I like a white plate for this dish because, you know, since this is a black bean noodle kind of spin-off, then it kind of contrasts well. And now you throw in the chi, say like to one side like that, and then overlap the egg, if possible, just like that on the other side, and voila, almost complete. But we need to make a little bit of space on the side for the green onion kimchi. And I like this stuff. I'll probably put on a decent little helping, maybe a little bit more. And there you go, super quick, super easy, super cheap. I don't know how much this cost, but this stuff, if you prepare it like this, is mighty fine. Let me just tell you what, let's just get into it. I'll show you one more vis. So you can see the green onion kimchi, which has a completely different taste and texture. Got that cheese melting in nice, that egg, and this sauce is thickening up perfectly. Looking absolutely mighty fine. Let's get into it before it's too late. Got to get the long sticks for this one. And here's the thing, you kind of want to, I don't know, it's up to you, but I kind of like to get that runny yolk all mixed in, break up the egg like that, you know what I mean, get the cheese all mixed in as well. You could have just done this, I mean, let's be honest, I would have probably just eaten this straight out the pot if it wasn't for a video. We're not talking about using like white plates and stuff. I don't use plates if I don't have to. But yeah, alright, so we got a good little mix. Get that cheese incorporation and the egg and that yolk. And then, this might not actually be enough, but I'm going to start off with a bite of this plain first, and then I'll show you how to really kick it up to the next level. Alright, I think it's going to be piping hot, so. Man, yeah, it's been a long minute since I've had this. This is nice, dude. It's so deep. And with the cheese and the egg yolk, I mean, it's just getting even deeper with it. It's actually crazy. It's almost too deep. You feel me? Is this working? Sometimes I forget. But here's why you get this. And this is the brilliance of this combination right here. Let me just try this on its own. The green onion kimchi. Oh, that's mighty fine. That's fire. Quite different from normal kimchi that you would see with cabbage or whatever. It's a little bit less sour. It's a little bit more, got a little bit more bite, as in like a peppery bite, you know, the onions. You got that crunch to it. I'm not sure if the preparation is actually that much different. I'm guessing it's somewhat different, but you know, you're just using a different thing instead of cabbage. Green onions and this stuff. Hopefully you can get your hands on it. I'm gonna need more, but here's the thing. You gotta do one of these. I don't know if you saw that. It's kind of hard to show up close, but you gotta bite with both. You gotta bite with both. And then we're not only kind of contrasting textures, we're contrasting flavors. Wow. All I can say is wow. Beautiful. And the thing about these Chapagetti noodles, they are so thick and chewy. More chewy and thick than usual like instant ramen, I would say. There are some restaurants, I believe, that have something like this on the menu, and it's just fresh out the bag. I don't need more. The combo was hella nice. If you're not really into kimchi, you don't. You kind of need it, man. And if you can't find this, you can find. You can use regular kimchi, I guess. Regular, as in, like I said, there's hundreds of kinds, I believe. But regular is in just the classic cabbage stuff. The cheese takes it up to. It just. Oh man. It blends in. It adds some of that kind of melty stickiness, but also adds that nice flavor, and then the yolk as well. But then you're just getting hit with this spicy crunch, this sour spicy crunch. It's a zang, not really a zang, but a zang. Yeah, these chopsticks are a little bit weird to eat with, but like, why would I cook with these chopsticks and then use a different pair of chopsticks to eat this? That's insane. Maybe I'm just a chopstick noob. I'll admit that. A bit unwieldy though, but let me tell you what's not unwieldy, this food. You gotta go for it. And that's all I can say. It's mighty fun. Don't skip out on any of the steps. Everything plays a vital role. Can't miss out. They say, I don't like American cheese. Well, too bad. You get that melt factor. The meltiness of it is just, it just melts right in and just completely disappeared and just amalgamated right in there. That was mighty fine. Yeah, I love that. You should go try this. I'm just getting out of here. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.